Instagram now. Hey, all the things that they are doing are plenty. They want to do this, they're doing that. Some of the Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Magdalene. On this channel, I talk about fashion, travel, lifestyle, and everything in between. And if you're a returning subscriber, I know I don't say it that much, but I really do love you guys for always riding with me even when I'm inconsistent. So I always want to talk about some things you can do for Detty December that will not cost you a arm and a leg, and many of them are actually happening in Lagos. I don't know about other states, but I know recently there was Port Harcourt's Fashion Week, and there are other fashion weeks like that have been going on. And if you are not living under the rock in Lagos, you know Lagos Fashion Week just took place, then the Duty Fashion Weekend took place, and there are more fashion weekends coming. I think another one that just went by is Entertainment Week Lagos, which I did not partake in because I couldn't. I was ill, and moreover, I don't really want to be part of it this year for personal reasons. I'm not such that fight my people that I work with or have worked previously with. But anyway, let's talk about some events you can still attend, and I don't know if some of them may still be available. One of them I think may have already occurred, but let's get into a list of 30 December things and events you need to be part of in Lagos. Guys, let's get into this list because the list is not really that much. I just have like 5 things you can be part of for your 30 December vibe. You know, Lagos is always bubbling. It's the recreational hub of Nigeria. It's one place that everything is happening at the same time. I think I've been reading things on social media where the girlies are talking about the fact that everything is happening in Lagos. It's as if we are all cramped up. If I open Instagram now, hey, all the things that they are doing are plenty. They want to do this, they're doing that. Some of the dates are clashing. You are spoiled for options. You know, there's eat, drink, there is wine and dine. There are different events bringing up. They're not, don't get me started with the sales, like physical sale events. That the designers that Nigerian-based designers are doing, you know, all this their sample sale and all that. And Black Friday just ended like on Friday, but some companies are still doing Black Friday. But let's talk about the things you can do for fun if you are such as an outgoing person. But the first one I want to talk about is the GT Food and Drink Festival. So the GT Fashion Weekend just ended, and all the baddies came. If I can see pictures of how most of them dressed, I will show you guys. I think there's one girl that was able to catch the attention during the fashion weekend, the one that I went, which is the girl was wearing more like a gothic vibe outfit, and she was wearing rings. But I was not really interested in her look, not because she didn't really give us the fashions, but because it is not aligning with my personal style. I don't like it when you're doing a showstopper and you dress like a Victoria's Secret model in a way. So if Victoria's Secret model is on the wrong way, half clothes, but you are not. So I really don't like it. But I saw some Jersey bandit style, and most of them I think they are going to be more into Miu Miu. Miu Miu, if you know Miu Miu brand, you will see them there. So GT Food and Drink Festival will be occurring in December around 20 something. You can just find out by following them on their Instagram, their Facebook. So GT is doing a lot of fun stuff for their customers, and one of them is GT Food and Drink Festival. I've been there before. Just go ready to eat and spend your money. So if you've saved up a little money, you know, there's nothing wrong with just having to keep something behind and say, this December I want to spoil myself. Not because you want to spoil yourself silly and go broke, but because since January, February, and all those months, you really have not done anything interesting. You've just been grinding, adulting, paying bills, being a dad, being a mom. Just go out for GT Fashion Weekend as a family. It's something interesting to do. You just spend 20-30k for you guys to eat something fun. You can go for the native dishes, you can go for intercontinental dishes, you can just go for finger foods. And that's what I love to do when I go for GT Fashion Weekend. I do more of finger foods. I don't really do the eat. You know, I want to try these, and I'm looking forward to see something like Bolly and the Ekpa, you know, that kind of thing. But all those brands will be there. So if you are such that love to just eat and have a little bit of experience and with your family, it is a family friendly event. You should go for 30 December. So yeah, for me, I feel keeping 20k 30k aside for a outing with your family is affordable. That is if you're saying a family of three, a family of four. So the next event or festival that you should be thinking about is Fuse Festival. I've never ever been to Fuse Festival, but those that have been there, they go year after year, back to back to back. So it must be something fun and interesting. Although I know Fuse Festival, they have more like a show where we have designers being rewarded for their hard work, a form of competition. Then we have performers who also come to make it event. And I think Corridor Bello is going for Fuse Festival. I'm not sure, but you can follow up Fuse Festival from Stanbic IBTC brand. So if you're the customers, you can check them out on their pension is promoting it, and every other subsidiary is promoting it. It's just something they do during this period where you have fun things to do for the customers. So I mentioned before that GT did their own Detty December kind of thing. Fuse Festival is Stanbic IBTC version of Detty December version. And this place, you go, you shop, you watch the fashions, you stay in the events. They have some like a concerts, if you also they love music, definitely you don't club January to December, or you are an indoor person, you don't move your body because you don't do outing, you are not a night crawler. Go and crawl this night in Fuse Festival. Go there and just vibe, dance to the song, experience it, get to mingle, especially if you're a customer of this brand. And if you are not, it doesn't really matter, you have to be there. Go there, go there and just have fun. And it's also family friendly. I know it's family friendly, though I've heard and seen people who have gone there, and I realize it's family friendly. You can go with your family, you can go with your kids, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, go out. It is something budget friendly you can do. Because I'm not going, so I don't really know the location, but it's something you should do. I think it's more like Life Sports Event Center or so, but just follow this brand, you will see every detail you need to know about it. And it's going to be soon. It's also happening in December, so you see almost a Detty December vibe are happening in December. So Detty December, you don't need to go and shake your bum bum on the yacht, or you don't want to go to Dubai and be empty handed and come back and say, oh Lord, is it time to start soaking this guy? No, Detty December can also be happening just by supporting your brand, just by just being the brands that you bank with. Just be there, and I think there's so many events like that, and so on and so forth. But these are the popular ones: the Fuse Festival and also the GT Food and Drink Festival. So let's go into other events. This one I'm going to mention is at S Lagos, and it's a paid event. There, if you're a lover of arts and you really want to explore art, I would say you should definitely check out at S Lagos event. It's a great event, and you can also follow them on their socials. It's something you can actually do. This one I would love to go. It's also affiliated to Stanbic IBTC brand, but the problem I have when it comes to Ades Lagos is either one event is occurring while they are occurring or the other event that is occurring is free, and I'm wondering why I should be going for the paid one. And I'm not really a art lover, so I can't really say I can sacrifice a fashion event for a art event. I will be lying to your face if I say I will be there because of art. But if there's no other thing happening, I really want to experience at S Lagos. People that have attended say it's actually fun, it's interesting. If you're such that love to curate art, you should be there. If you're such that has the money to spend, to get art to decorate your home. Really lately I've been looking into art, and I realized that art doesn't need to be so pricey. If you look at some arts, you feel like they just splash paint on top of each other and they all come together and look like something. It depends on the angle you're seeing it from. So if you're an art lover, definitely check out at Lagos. But I think it has taken place in November, maybe November ending, right? They've done that part, but I didn't really attend because there was an event that is free occurring at the same time with at S Lagos. So yeah, I'm like, I'd rather be at the free events because it's going to be fun. I can go with my kid, my spouse, and we'll be there. We have our vibe. But I think for a change, I should stop doing the show free and go and check out at S Lagos. So maybe it's going to be part of my wish list for next year, 2026. So I think I will stop being so miserly and try and attend that kind of event. Fingers crossed, I promise. And I'm going to cover it. So just to know the field to be able to explain it better. Okay guys, the next event I want to talk about that is actually fun to be part of for your Detty December is African Fashion Week Nigeria. This is one I would love to experience. You know, when I used to go out a lot, I've always been part of African Fashion Week. And if you love African fashion, which you can see I'm always repping in a way, you realize that we are very creative, you know, we are very good at what we do, and we are very creative. No cap. I need you guys to go out and see what is happening in the fashion sense when it comes to African fashion. So if you are such that follow Fashion Week and you follow the Givenchy's, the which one of my favorite bag from them is Antigona. You follow the Gucci, you follow the Prada, and you're a Miu Miu girl, but you are African, I would say try and attend African Fashion Week in Nigeria, because my dear, you'll be sold. Like, I will insert some pictures from the brand for you to see what to expect when you go to African Fashion Week. And this time around, last time I was there, they did it at a civic center, the rooftop, but now they are doing it close by at Onikon, and that is more reason why I have to be there. I know I can be a lazy bum in this era of my life now that I'm expectant, but I can roll myself there just because it's close by, though it's on the island, but it's at Onikon. And Onikon to me, back to where I stay, is just like, it feels like it's just there. Compare when I'm going inside Lekki, Ajah, I don't want to go that far because I want to do Detty December. So this is something I would love to do at Detty December, and I would love it to be part of it. You can register for it on their website. You can also, okay guys, so for this African Fashion Weekend, definitely is be happening also, I think at the same time that it's GT Food and Drink Festival will be occurring. So, well, I didn't mean to go out anytime soon for that, but because of Fashion Week, I'm going out. You know me. I'm gonna go for the fashion over food. Maybe because I'm obsessed with fashion, and my favorite obsession, you can see behind me, my bags. So yeah, I will there. I want to experience it. And I never knew that John Randall has a pool area. I never knew. I've gone there for a tour of the museum. But please, next, I would like to mention that J Randall did me dirty. I've been there. I've gone for the tour. It was something interesting. I got to experience J Randall and National Museum, because they're just opposite each other. They are just opposite each other. What we did was just cross from where to here, and J Randall was paid, I think, more pricey than National Museum. But tell me why J Randall, your museum tour is basically museum. I can see that. Oh, there's a pool in J Randall. I never believed that. Maybe you people are reserving it for one reason or the other, but I don't know why you did not let me know there's a pool, even though I will not come to jump inside it. But the aesthetic I saw when they are promoting African Fashion Weekend, that there's a pool. I had to call my spouse. I'm like, please, 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 please. I've been to this place. They say they want to have this event. I've been there. I've had a great time. But I never knew there was a pool. What about, why do you do that? Why do you hide that kind of information? But anyway, I think if you go for African Fashion Week in Nigeria, you may have access to it. You definitely have access to it because they showed it as part of the places. I don't know, but I know they have something that gives like a stadium-like vibe that they can use for Fashion Week, and they can just simply put tent somewhere and that's it. So yeah, I would say not the least event I will talk about is another foodie event. It will be occurring in December-ish, I guess. So this one is Eat Drink Festival. Actually subscribe to their newsletter because they had this jollof war kind of thing going on, maybe in the 2019, 2020, I don't know, before the lockdown or after. So I knew that something fun is happening when it comes to Eat and Drink Festival. So I would love to be part of it, but I know it's a paid event. It's something that you have to pay to attend. If you're going for Food and Drink Festival, you have your money ready. This one's not free to access. You pay to attend, pay to explore it, pay to eat the food. And I think when you've paid and you have your tag, you can actually buy something. So your tag may be tagged to a certain cap of amount that you're paying into it. Then the vendors will just give you something like it. You just tap in and get to explore it. So if you're a food lover, just have a good time and you want to go with your family, definitely go. So if you're like, oh, I want to go for African Fashion Weekend and also go for a food type of event, these two events are not clashing. So yes, you can pick one of them to go for. But for me, I would say if you want a free event, go for Duty Fashion Weekend. No, Duty Food and Drink Festival. And if you want to eat and spend and wine, and then just like you would do for GT, you go to this Eat and Drink Festival. It happens every year. I think they typically do it at if I can remember the name of the place for the life of me, I will put it on the screen, which I've also been there. Jekyll's house. That's where they typically like to have their event. And Jekyll's house is giving this British vibe architecture, which they retained and made it a museum. So it is mostly run by the Nigeria Railway Corporation. So you see the Jekyll's house in the Railway Corporation staff quarters. But this particular one is not an house. It's not somebody's residence. It used to be there. They housed all the plans of the railway in present, past, and future. You can see these are fun places you can actually visit on your own, which is a video that is going to be coming up. Or you can actually go to the Jekyll's house during this Eat and Drink Festival and explore it 2 for 1. No, Jekyll's house is not free to access. Neither is the Eat and Drink Festival. But for the Eat and Drink Festival, I think the vibe they are doing more is like when you're paying 5 events, which I think is already 4. Brought down to 4 because I didn't talk about this video on time. Which of them will you be attending? Which of them would you look forward to every year? You want to see videos like this during November-ish where I talk about all the events in Lagos you can be part of? Or just let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you are someone that loves this video or you enjoy my rants and my talk, definitely give this video a thumbs up. It tells YouTube that you enjoy my video, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you join my growing community. If you are a fashion girly or you are a bag obsessed lady, you'll find a vibe and have a time here. And if you don't mind a little bit of kiki down here, definitely you will be yet to have a fun laugh. And we'll also talk about life in general, because life in itself is what we're actually going through daily. We live it and it's just best to talk about it once in a while. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell YouTube you like this video, subscribe to this channel. Till that time, bye.